I remember when I first read The Black Prophecy. I found a history of D in the back corner of Hammersmith Library, and it was so real. I just knew he was right. They're brain dead, not deaf. Keep the bloody noise down. People don't want to hear the truth. It's too terrible to believe the end is really coming. But when it does, only the prepared have got a chance in hell to survive this shitstorm. Like you and me, eh? We know the score. Charles II formed the Ravens of D. After the Great Plague and the Great Fire of London, his men said, you know, John D predicted all this, and Charles did the right thing. I heard the chatter on the radio. Sounded like a bad one. And now the Ravens have fled, just like D foretold. Look, I know you won't believe this, but I hate to say I told you so. I understand. You want to get out, to run away and never look back. But it's not that simple. Look on the bright side. You're still here, a survivor. And I'm not going anywhere, no matter how bad it gets. But make no mistake, it will get worse. Dee said the blight will only end when a cleansing fire of black angels sweeps over the world. We all used to think he meant the Ravens of Dee. Bloody idiots that we were. But no, he means something much worse. Oh, shite. You need to refuel that generator. I think it's time you went to see Vikram. Vikram runs the Shoreditch petrol station at the top of Brick Lane. Him and his family live in the flat above. You can't miss it. He's shut himself in there and been trading fuel to survivors. You might have to breach his perimeter, but once you're through, just tell him the prepper sent you. You should see a park coming up ahead. The petrol station's just past there. Mind your step. Someone's laid down traps for the infected, which is smart, but they'll get you just as easily. Be careful.
Now, be a good boy. Help your mother. Be quick. She needs those antibiotics. Don't forget your key. You have nothing to fear.
Hold up. Where's the fuel? Is he serious? Fuel for antibiotics? Oh, Christ. He's sending you to die. Yeah, that nursery doesn't look like an ominous death trap at all, does it? It's not too late just to storm the petrol station, you know. Fair enough then. It's your funeral. It's jammed. Not my problem. What do you want with that door anyway? Weren't you on your way to die? If you can get some antibiotics, the manager of the Shoreditch petrol station will trade you for fuel. Best get a move on before the safe house goes dark. Try not to die on my watch, okay? Be careful in there. I saw them get overrun on the CCTV. The staff running inside with the kids. I didn't see anyone leave. Remember, it's the medicine you're here for. Nothing else. Get it and get out. Keep an eye out for the first aid boxes. That's where they'll keep the medicine. You need a key card for that kind of door, if you haven't found one already. I'm losing you. Ah, there you are. Right, that was definitely not the storm. Take a closer look for me. A UMP-45, if I'm not mistaken. That'll keep just about anything off your back. Do your reading. It's time to go. I saw a horde moving towards the nursery. They're breaching the door as I speak. door's locked. Damn it. I'll try and open it from here. Give me a minute. Look sharp, soldier. Infected incoming. I'm on it. I'm working as fast as I can. You're the one who said yes to Vikram's bright idea, remember? Hold on, I'm almost done. Don't give up on me now. Right, the door's open. Move.
Hello? Can anyone hear me? Please help us. There are 3 of us here in St. George's Church on Brick Lane. We have food, water, even some guns, but we're trapped. Please, is there any police out there or anyone who can help? Please help us. Please.
Oh, that sounds like a trap if ever I heard one. It's rough round St. George's Way. I'd be surprised if that church has got a single pane of glass left by now, let alone a secure hoard of food and guns. Nasty business, and no mistake. But don't forget to take that fuel. You've earned it. Knowing Vikram, the petrol will be stashed somewhere secure. You'll have to get past whatever security he's put in place. Nice work. Now, hurry back. That generator's running on fumes. They'll probably try to blame this on the immigrants, you know. But don't fall for it. Look around. The Blight doesn't discriminate. Immigration was always a distraction, to let the idiots in charge destroy the country without ordinary folk noticing. The only thing better than a shotgun is a pump-action shotgun. D predicted more than just the Blight. He foresaw the Spanish Armada, both world wars, the fall of the British Empire, even the Iraq War. So it's all the more tragic that nobody believed him about the Blight. They say Shadwell's haunted, you know. An adulterous driver killed under a train, weeping remorse. Probably bollocks, but those blighters are real. If you lose power down there, you're as good as dead. Remember to barricade doors. Delaying your enemies, even for a moment, can save your life. A headshot will take out your basic blighter, or a couple in the body. Just don't let them surround you. Don't knacker yourself out. Fatigue's a killer at the best of times, especially out on the street. Remember to aim. You're wasting bullets every time you miss the target. You're just not listening, are you? I've told you, you can't keep sticking your neck out for other people. You've got to look out for number one, nobody else. They're brain dead, not deaf. Keep the bloody noise down. When was the last time you ate? You've got to keep your strength up. Be quiet, or they will find you. You're just not listening, are you? I've told you, you can't keep sticking your neck out for other people. You've got to look out for number one, nobody else. Bright lights will bring them running, so be prepared. Oh, I don't know why I bother. All right then, if she's telling the truth about those supplies, then let's at least try to keep you alive so you can bring some back. In the meantime, travel light. If it is a trap, you could lose everything. There's work to be done if you want to survive. Stick with me. I'll make sure you're prepared. Only the Yanks could have come up with a magnum like that. A handgun you can barely fit in your bloody hand. Anyone with sense grabbed a bug out back before hitting the streets. So check out everything you see. Luggage, backpacks, even rubbish bins. Never know what you'll find. Those blighters have got no higher brain functions, but that doesn't make them deaf and blind. Gotta love that pump action. Lighter, faster, cleaner than your average shotgun. The caretakers used to role play here, dress up in medieval costumes. Come to think of it, you're lucky there aren't any blighters decked out in chainmail. An Englishman's home is his castle, and that station is your home now, your fortress. The only thing standing between you and them. Don't be squeamish. Scavenging, looting, whatever you want to call it. The dead are past caring, but it will save your life. There's an old saying that if the ravens ever leave the Tower of London, England will fall. That was one of John Dee's too. And what happened just before the Great Plague? The ravens all left. Nobody ever listens. The ravens of Dee have been around for centuries. The Duke of Wellington, Hawksmoor, Shelley and Byron, Newton, Darwin, even Churchill. Not Crowley though. I always thought that was strange. Foggy day in London town, eh? See, the tropics might be a friendlier place to take on the end of the world, but you can't beat London for atmosphere. Remember, the infected can hear you. Loud noises will attract them, but if you're smart, you can use this to your advantage. It's not called the Black Prophecy because it's all death and doom, you know. The original Welsh of D is do, which means black. That's all it is. But the name stuck. Funny old world. Remember, search everything. This is pure survival now. Don't let it go to waste. For the others, hell and fire will be their soul's reward. I wonder if there's anyone stuck in a tube train. They might not be infected yet. Mind you, if it was the Northern Line, how would you tell? There's no coming back from this. I won't lie to you. But if you dig in and defend this safe house, you'll live longer, and I'll do what I can to help. The trusty MP5, the best gun in the world for close crowd control, if you get my drift. Charles II formed the Ravens of Dee. After the Great Plague and the Great Fire of London, his men said, you know, John Dee predicted all this, and Charles did the right thing. Dee predicted more than just the Blight. He foresaw the Spanish Armada, both world wars, the fall of the British Empire, even the Iraq War. So it's all the more tragic that nobody believed him about the Blight. The tower shall fall when the ravens flee. The City of London. You know, all these bankers and city boys fucked up the country for 40 years, worshipping their balance sheets. Dee even saw it coming. The alchemy of wealth from air will bring a second Blight. It's right there in the prophecy. Money from nothing. My arse. Everything has a cost. But nobody bloody listens. So now their gods deserted them, and they're nothing. They can't survive in the real world. not like us. Trouble is, the Ravens have gone bloody soft. Now they say Dee was warning us so we could help the weak people who can't cope by themselves. I say, bullshit. What gets me about the Ravens is, Dee said right there in the prophecy that the old world would be burned away and Utopia would belong to the most prepared. Not them plus any weaklings they care to rescue, just us, the survivors. And when the tower crumbles, so too will England, as surely as night follows day. You've got your work cut out for you, if you're gonna stay alive, but I'm here to help you. There's no coming back from this. I won't lie to you. But if you dig in and defend this safe house, you'll live longer, and I'll do what I can to help. If you would survive, bury yourself in the Earth's bosom, that she may protect you. Never forget, you've got to do anything it takes to survive. No more, no less. You know, John Dee was Elizabeth's most trusted advisor. But even she doubted the prophecy. After she died, Dee became a laughingstock, and King bloody idiot James tried to burn him for heresy. That's why Dee retired to Mortlake to continue his work. Fathers will not know their sons. Sons will damn their fathers. For God shows no mercy to those who heed not his words. And the man who has grown fat upon the backs of his fellows with insatiable greed will himself starve for life, and turn at last to devour his own children. You're just not listening, are you? I've told you, you can't keep sticking your neck out for other people. You've got to look out for number one, nobody else. Shut the gate! Hit the button! This is the Prepper. Do you read me? Over. I don't know how the hell you got out of there alive, but I can help you stay that way. There's a shitload of gear past that door, but your exit is back where you came from. Don't you dare go and die on me now. That's an SA-80. Must have come from an army regular, the poor bugger. The ladder you climbed to get here, that's your exit. You disappoint me. I thought we were partners. Prepper, out. I tell you, superstitious peasants never change. You know, while Dee was in Manchester, the local peasants ransacked his library at Mortlake. He had to apologise to King James to get the money to rebuild it. The trouble is, nobody believes the men who speak truth to power, because it threatens the ones who really do have power. Threatens their grip on it, and they can't bear that. I've been fighting against people's willful blindness all my life. The Army, Omega Group, the Ravens, they don't bloody deserve me. They don't deserve to know the truth. Soon come the flames, you mark my words. I suppose you could call it the ultimate scorched earth policy. There you are. Christ, you have me worried being gone for so long. What the hell were you doing in there? Oh, Oh, thank goodness. I have good news. The panacea is almost finished. The bad news is, it's a vaccine, not a cure. You must come quickly. Meet me at the entrance to the royal quarters. I have security clearance. The palace. A doctor. That's what you've been going back for. Working with a bloody lab coat behind my back. How dare you? After all I've warned you about trusting scientists. They started this mess, mucking about with viruses, playing God. One big experiment in the petri dish of life. And what did that quack sell you? A couple of aspirin? There is no cure, no panacea. Do you really think some lab coat could create a cure? And meanwhile the safe house is vulnerable! You disappoint me. I thought we were partners. Prepper out. You as well. Off to the bunker again. Feels like somebody's trying to kill off everyone I'm helping. Well, it's your life. Prepper out. Oh, I see how it is. You're all bloody plotting and conspiring behind my back. The Doctor, the Ravens. You know what? Fine. Try to save yourself. Die in the fire for all I care. You're no survivor like me. None of you are. You're nothing to me. Go on. Go. Get out. You people are no better than the plague. I gave you shelter, weapons, equipment. I taught you how to survive. You'd be dead without me. And this is how you repay me. You needed me. Oh, you're all grown up now, strutting off on wild goose chases all by yourself, sticking your neck out. But just remember where I found you.
I should have let the safe house burn, just like the whole of London will. Just like Joe D foretold. No bloody gratitude. That's the problem with people like you. You just take, like a selfish child. It's no wonder the country's gone to the dogs, is it? Well, don't you worry, because I'll have the last laugh. I will outlive you all. I thought we were partners. I trusted you, gave you skills and knowledge. I should fucking kill you myself. Get the hell out of my safe house!
This is the Prepper. Do you read me? Over.